gas paints the Harris County line. Trucks are rolling.
All right, good morning, afternoon, everybody. How are y'all? I am actually running for Justice of the Peace, Precinct 2, Place 2. We're not in Precinct 2 right now. Precinct 2 is over on the east side. Galena Park, Jacinto City, Pasadena, South Houston, all the way down to the Galveston County line. I am a resident of Precinct 2, have been for 40 years, so I care about the precinct. It's important to me. The reason, I guess I should ask, is why do I want to run for Justice of the Peace? Well, I initially wanted to run for Justice of the Peace because I had actually met the current judge before she became judge in 2023, and I wasn't that impressed. But since she took office, let me give you a statistic. Before she took office, there are 2 courts in each precinct. The courts were running basically even Steven as far as filings go. Once she took the bench in January of 2023 to present, there have been 110,000 cases filed in Precinct 2. 80% of those cases are now being filed in Court 1. So Court 2 is getting 20% of the cases. In other words, 4 out of every 6 civil case and 5 of every criminal case. So you have to ask yourself, well, okay, why is that? Well, a judge, if they're going to be a good judge, has to be impartial. You've got to be fair. You've got to take all of your political leanings and whatever they are and leave them outside the courtroom. And if you're going to do your job, sometimes you're going to have to make rulings you don't like, but you're going to follow the law. That's what I believe is rule of law. But the current lady there ran without a Republican opponent. She is very progressive. She is very activist. She focuses most of her attention on campaigning than handling the business of the court. In fact, with only 20% of the cases being filed, she's using visiting judges on a regular basis. Visiting judges get paid $1,200 a day. So she's making $189,000 a year. Plus, the taxpayers are paying for those visiting judges. So if you start doing the math, you realize there's actually 2 salaries in there. It is a waste of our taxpayer money. If I were elected, I practice law for a living, been a lawyer for 30 plus whatever years. I've been representing folks just like you my whole life. I was asked the other day, if you become JP, will you continue to practice law? The answer is no. I will be the judge. I'll be there 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. If something comes in at 4 o'clock on Friday, we will deal with it. So with that, if you can relate to those things, I know that Precinct 2, a lot of you aren't there, but I want you to know that there are similar things going on in your precincts as well. You can pull the statistics and you can see where the filings are going. Precinct 1 is doing the same thing. Most of the filings are in Court 1 versus Court 2. I mean, but it's not just limited to 2. We need to be focused on our lower ballot races. We can't forget those. In fact, the lower down the ballot you go, the closer to your door and your pocketbook government gets. So, you've got the governor, he's trying to give you a property tax relief, and then your county is doing what? Raising your taxes, right? So, I mean, it's important. I mean, I heard somebody, what was it, Mark said that you can forget Washington. Well, point is those guys down the ballot, your county commissioners, your county judge, and your judges and so forth, they affect your life quite a bit more than you realize. So with that, I'll leave it. If you happen to live in Precinct 2, well, I'd love to have your vote. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Termite Watkins, and man, I got somebody to tell you about. I want to tell you about my friend Jack Ezell. He is running for Justice of the Peace, Harris County, Precinct 2, Place 2, and he's the real deal. He's what we need. And so I want to encourage you, when you vote Jack Ezell, Precinct 2, Place 2. He's what we need. It's pretty simple.
know, every morning starts the same. Getting 2 teenagers off to school, making sure homework's done, packing lunches, helping my husband keep his business running, trying to make every dollar count. Life is busy, and when something unexpected happens, a traffic citation, a landlord dispute, a small claims case, or another matter that ends up in the Justice of the Peace Court, the last thing a family needs is uncertainty. Our time matters. That's why I'm supporting Jack Ezell for Justice of the Peace. Jack has spent more than 40 years practicing law. He understands every case represents a real person, a real family, and someone who's trying to get back to work, back home, and back to life. The Justice of the Peace Court serves all of us, from traffic citations to small claims, landlord-tenant disputes, and other everyday legal matters that affect families and small businesses across Galena Park, Jacinto City, Sagemont, Baybrook, and throughout Precinct 2. We deserve a court that's fair, professional, and respectful of our time. Learn more at ezellcampaign.com.
I'm Jack Ezell, and I approve this message.
Political advertising paid for by the Jack Ezell campaign.
Sunrise paints the Harris County line. Trucks are rolling, working overtime. From the welder's spark to the rancher's hand.